You've probably heard that if you have plantar fasciitis, that you need a wide toe box. But is that really true? After more than 40 years in the footwear industry, I've learned that not all wide toe box shoes are built the same. For some women, they can be an excellent choice for plantar fasciitis, while for others, they may not help your heel pain at all. Today, I'll explain the difference so you know what to look for before you buy your next pair. And make sure you stick around until the end because I'm going to share one insight that I've learned after 40 years in the shoe industry that finally explains why one person says, "These shoes changed my life," and another one says, "I had to send them back." And I think if you understand this, it could change how you think about shoes. I'm Mary Sue from the Trusty Shoe Guides, and after 40 years in the footwear industry, I now help women over 50 understand their changing feet and choose walking shoes that keep them comfortable, confident, active, and walking strong. Let's get started. First, what actually is a wide toe box? A wide toe box simply means the front of the shoe gives your toes more room to spread naturally, and that's it. It doesn't tell you how much support the shoe has, and it doesn't tell you how much cushioning it has, and it doesn't tell you whether it's the right shoe for plantar fasciitis. It simply describes the shape of the front of the shoe. Now, here's where things can get interesting. Not all wide toe box shoes are built the same. Take a look. Some have a traditional walking shoe shape with extra room in the forefoot. Others are designed with an anatomical foot-shaped toe box that follows the natural shape of a foot. And then there's everything in between, and they all give your toes more room. The key is finding the one that works for your foot, not just choosing the widest one. So when does a wide toe box actually help plantar fasciitis? A wide toe box can be a great feature if it's solving the problem that you have. For example, if your toes feel cramped by the end of the day, a little extra room can make your shoes feel more comfortable. If your forefoot is naturally wider than average, a wide toe box shoe may simply fit your foot better. Or if your feet tend to swell after you've been walking or standing for a while, that extra room can help keep your shoes from feeling tight and restrictive. In all of these situations, a wide toe box can absolutely improve comfort. But here's the important thing to remember. It's helping because your toes need more room. Now here's the part that surprises a lot of people. A wide toe box by itself, it doesn't treat plantar fasciitis. It doesn't support your arch, and it doesn't cushion your heel, and it doesn't make your foot more stable. What it does is it gives your toes the room they need to move a little more naturally. So if cramped toes are part of your problem, then a wide toe box can make a real difference. But if your plantar fasciitis is being aggravated because your shoe isn't giving your foot enough support or enough stability, a wide toe box by itself probably isn't going to solve your problem. The toe box is only one piece of the puzzle. The rest of the shoe often determines whether your plantar fasciitis pain improves or keeps getting aggravated. So if you're wondering which wide toe box shoes I'd consider for plantar fasciitis, here are 4 approaches I'd recommend. Brooks Glycerin GTS, a traditional shape with a wider forefoot. Best if you want a familiar walking shoe with a little extra room. It combines a roomy toe box with excellent cushioning, support, and Brooks guide rail stability system. If your plantar fasciitis needs support as much as extra toe room, this is a great place to start. Orthofeet Coral. Traditional but more rounded extra roomy toe box on this one. Best if traditional shoes feel too tight in the forefoot because this one has a broader and deeper and more rounded toe box than the Brooks shoe. Along with good cushioning and decent arch support, it's a nice choice if you need more room without moving to a true anatomically shaped toe box. Topo Ultrafly. Anatomical foot-shaped toe box. Best if you're consistently feeling cramped in traditional shoes. The foot-shaped toe box lets your toes spread much more naturally, and it's also a supportive shoe. With a moderate 5mm heel-to-toe drop, that combination make it easier for many people to transition than a true zero drop shoe. KURU Quantum True. Roomy toe box, excellent heel support, best if your heel pain is your biggest concern. The Quantum 2 doesn't have a true anatomical toe box like Topo, but it still provides good room in the forefoot. What really makes it different is KURU's heel technology, which cups the heel while providing excellent support and stability. If your plantar fasciitis is centered in your heel, this is another shoe I would definitely consider. Now, before you go, I want to leave you with one insight from my 40 years in the shoe industry. And I think it explains why wide toe box shoes get so much mixed reviews. People often think more room is always better, but shoe fit is like a balancing act. You see, when designers create a shoe, they spend months fine-tuning a last. Sometimes changing just a few millimeters can completely change how a shoe feels in your foot. So too little room will definitely cause pressure. Too much room can let your foot slide around, reduce stability, and create new pressure points. For years, many shoes were too tapered through the forefoot, and they didn't work for many foot types. And I'm glad we're seeing more options with roomier toe box, but that doesn't mean that the widest toe box is the best choice for everyone. Like anything in shoe design, it's about finding the right balance. And that's why one person is going to say, these are the most comfortable shoes I've ever owned, while another is going to say, I had to send them back. The goal isn't to buy the widest toe box, it's to find the toe box that's the right shape and size for your foot. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like more tips on shoes and healthy aging, I'd love to invite you to join my newsletter. Every week I share shoe advice, comfort tips, and healthy aging ideas to help you keep walking strong. I would absolutely love to see you there, and the link is in the description below. Now, I'd also love to hear from you if you found this video helpful. Go ahead and leave me a comment below. And if you want to learn more about the best shoes for plantar fasciitis, watch this video. Stay well, friends. Keep walking strong, and I'll see you next week.